From Maine to Gervais, this is ABC Columbia News.
Campaign signs line the streets of West Columbia as Governor Henry McMaster prepares to welcome the president. This as vendors also line the streets for President Donald Trump's 6 p.m. arrival. Thank you so much for joining us for ABC Columbia News at noon. I'm Christy Vaughn. We begin with coverage of the president's visit to West Columbia. President Trump is set to arrive tonight at 6. He will be speaking at Airport High School at a McMaster for Governor rally. Now, the event is open and free to the public, but you did have to go online to register for those tickets. Of course, ABC Columbia has crews at the rally site. We will bring you team coverage on air and online throughout the day and at 6 and 11. GOP candidate for Governor John Warren crisscrossing the state today. Warren is on the campaign trail ahead of the GOP runoff with Governor McMaster. Warren will visit several cities in the state, including right here in West Columbia. He will host a meet and greet with voters at Shoney's at 12:45. The winner of the GOP runoff will face Democratic candidate James Smith in November. Time now to get a check of your forecast. Let's check in with Tyler Ryan in the Weather Center. Tyler, the heat is on already.
It is. It's been and it's going to be here for a minute, Christy. Good gracious. There's our live look out across the street. The Willie B. It feels like August. Feels like we should be out tailgating, doesn't it? Not yet. Not yet. Hazy, hot, humid. That's about where we are today. One of those days where you'd rather be inside. Thank goodness for air conditioning. I'm not sure who made that invention, but thank goodness they did. 88 Newberry, Winsboro 93. In Lexington, 90 here in the famously hot city. As we look towards the east, 84 in Manning. You apply that feels like meter, things change a bit. How about Lexington right now? Say it with me. 104. 104 degrees with that heat index. Dangerous. 97 in Columbia, 102 in Springfield, 99. Down in Orangeburg, we're going to cross that century mark just about all across the Midlands today with that heat index. A little bit of a breeze. It feels nice. I'll take any kind of breeze when it says hot out, but still. Make no mistake, guys, it is hot. Hydrate when you're out there as well. High pressure still in control, giving us that heat, but things are going to change in the next 24 hours. 99 degrees today again. That heat index is going to give us about 107 today, but the heat continues on. Sun and clouds this afternoon. This evening, thunder showers, a cold front. Tomorrow's a different day. You'll still be in the 90s, but a lot cooler, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Christy.
All right, thank you, Tyler. Richland County deputies have recovered the body of a man who went missing after jumping into Lake Murray. The body was recovered yesterday morning around 11, according to officials. DNR says the 65-year-old man was found in about 45 feet of water. His identity has not yet been released. A witness said the man jumped into Lake Murray from a boat to cool off, went under, and never resurfaced. Lexington County deputies need your help finding these suspects on your screen. Deputies say multiple vehicles were broken into off Denton Court back on May 18th. Authorities have released this surveillance footage of the suspects looking through cars before leaving with stolen items. If you know of any information that can help identify these suspects, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 1-888-CRIME-SC. Two teens are behind bars this afternoon after deputies say they attempted to rob a pizza delivery man. Richland County deputies say 18-year-old Alhaj Stanley and a 16-year-old were arrested on robbery charges. Authorities say the teens ordered more than $100 worth of pizza to a home in the 200 block of Pintail Lane. Now, this happened on Saturday. When the driver of the delivery car says he was discussing the price, the suspects pointed a gun at him. According to deputies, he was able to drive away safely. Both suspects are being held at the Alvin S. Glenn Detention Center. To Lexington now, where police say a chase ended with a suspect behind bars. Lexington police say when an officer tried to stop 20-year-old Deshaun McMillian, he led police on a chase, crashed into 5 cars, and then fled on foot. McMillan was arrested. Police say they found marijuana and a handgun inside his car. He is being held at the Lexington County Detention Center. Lexington County deputies need your help to find a suspect in a hit and run they say killed a Lexington teen. Troopers say 19-year-old T.G. Sally was riding his bike along YMCA Road near Rough Acres Lane when he was struck by a vehicle. The coroner said Sally died at the hospital from traumatic injury. Authorities described the truck as light color or possibly white. Troopers say it would have damage to the right side headlight and windshield, along with damage to the hood. If you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. Again, that number 1-888-CRIME-SC. South Carolina congressional candidate Kate Arrington is continuing to recover this afternoon after a deadly car accident. Charleston County deputies say Arrington and a friend were driving to Hilton Head when they were struck by a wrong-way driver. Authorities say Arrington and her friend were both seriously injured. The wrong-way driver died. A spokesman for Arrington says she went through 2 major surgeries over the weekend, including one for a spinal fracture. She is expected to make a full recovery, though. Well, up next here on the news at noon, the latest on the crisis at the border. We have an ABC News special report when we return live from Maine and Gervais.